Welcome to the last part of the series. In this one, I'll take a look at Forest, Sunderland, Spurs, West Ham and Wolves. Which players should we invest in and who should be avoided? Let's have a look. First out is Nottingham Forest. They surprised us last season, finishing 7th. Good opening fixtures for them as well, starting at home against Brentford. Then they have Palace, West Ham at home. Tough game in game week 4 against Arsenal before they play against newly promoted Burnley. On set pieces, Wood, he became their first choice penalty taker last season, did really well. Gibbs White is probably next in line. Free kicks still Gibbs White, while corners will be taken by Anderson and Gibbs White again. Their most selected asset at the moment is Aina, priced at 5 million, 18% selected. Sells their goalkeeper 17.5% selected, while Chris Wood 7.5 million and selected by 15% of the managers. So we can see that the Nottingham Forest players are really popular in FPL at the moment, especially their defenders. They have Murillo, Milinkovic, Williams as well. So Forest is definitely one of the teams we should keep an eye on. In my opinion, the best player at the moment from Nottingham Forest is Chris Wood, 7.5. There are a lot of good 7.5 options up front this season, and Chris Wood is one of them, especially if he's still on penalties. It looks like Gibbs White will stay at the club. He was rumored to join Spurs, but I think that Gibbs White staying is a good thing for Chris Wood. Sells is next on the list, 5 million. I was kind of expecting him to be 5.5. He was one of the goalkeepers with most saves and most clean sheets last season. Murillo is last on the list, 5.5. Bit expensive, but he will pick up defensive contribution points and he can contribute with attacking returns from set pieces as well. So my top picks from Nottingham Forest at the moment is Chris Wood, Sells and Murillo. Next team is newly promoted Sunderland. They actually have one of the best sets of fixtures, playing at home against West Ham, Burnley away in game week 2, Brentford at home, Crystal Palace away and Aston Villa at home. On set pieces, they have Roberts taking their penalties, while free kicks and corners are taken by both Lefebvre and Roberts. Their most selected asset at the moment is Renildo, only priced at 4 million, so he can be a good option. He's selected by 9% of the managers. Adingra, 5.5, selected by 3% of the managers. We know that he has experience from the Premier League, so he can become a good option at some point as well. While Lefebvre, 5.5, selected by 1.5% of the managers. The best picks from Sunderland, in my opinion, I think Renildo is their best asset. As mentioned, only priced at 4 million. Having a 4.0 million starting defender is a good thing for FPL. We don't have to play him every week, but if he can stay on the bench and be cover at 4 million, I think he is a good option. Next on the list is Roberts, mostly in due to him being their penalty taker, while Isidore, 5.5 forward. Same goes for him as with Roberts. I will not select any attacking Sunderland players for my game week 1 team. I would like to see some more from Sunderland before selecting their players, but Renildo at 4 million can potentially be a good option. Since you're still here, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please remember to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more FPL content. If you're interested, go watch the other parts as well. 1, 2 and 3 is all linked down in the description. But let's take a look at Spurs. Next out is Spurs, a really interesting team for FPL managers. Really disappointing 24-25 season where they finished 17th. They have a really good fixture in game week 1, starting the season playing at home against Burnley. On the other hand, a really tough fixture in game week 2, playing away against Man City. Bournemouth in game week 3, West Ham in game week 4 and Brighton in game week 5. So actually pretty decent opening for Spurs. On penalties, Son, while he's on the pitch, he will continue taking their penalties, while Solanke is next in line. Free kicks taken by Madison, Porro, Son, and corners Son, Madison, and Pedro Porro. Their most selected asset at the moment is Kudus, only priced at 6.5. Recently joined from West Ham. We know that he is a good player, selected by 27% of the managers at the moment, while Solanke is next in line with 15.5%. Van de Ven, centre back, was injured parts of last season, but we know that he is a starter for Tottenham when he is fit, selected by 14.5% of the managers. The best pick from Spurs at the moment, in my opinion, is Solanke 7.5. I recently talked about the 7.5 forwards. We have Chris Wood as well, Welbeck at 6.5. So there are a lot of good FPL options up front this season. So Solanke is one of them. He has been rumored to carry a small injury, so keep an eye out for this before game week 1. Van de Ven, really good option at 4.5. I talked about this price point as well. They also have Udogie if you want to pick a left back, but Van de Ven, he can play both left back and centre back, so I think that he is the best option at the moment. Next out is West Ham. They actually have one of the most selected players at the moment, and I will come back to this really soon. Kind opening fixtures, playing at home against newly promoted Sunderland. They can win against Chelsea, of course, at home in game week 2. Then they have Forest, Spurs and Crystal Palace. Set pieces, Paqueta will take the penalties. Bowen is probably next in line, while Ward-Prowse, we know that he can do this job as well. Free kicks, Paqueta, Ward-Prowse, Emerson, and corners, Ward-Prowse and Emerson. Their most selected asset at the moment is Wan-Bissaka, only priced at 4.5 and selected by 32.5% of the managers. Next on the list is Jared Bowen, priced at 8 million, selected by 19%, while Areola, their starting goalkeeper, is selected by 6.5%. The best pick from West Ham, in my opinion, is Wan-Bissaka, only priced at 4.5. I think that this is really good value for Wan-Bissaka. We saw last season that he actually contributed with some attacking returns, and he is one of the players that definitely will take advantage of the new point scoring system and the defensive contribution points. So, as mentioned, a really good price, and no wonder he is selected by 32% of the managers. Next on the list is Jared Bowen. I think that he, even though he is reclassified this season, he was a midfielder last season, but comes in as a forward in the 25-26 season, but he's still a really good option, nailed on to play. He can play as their number 9 or the right wing, and definitely one to consider. Last on this list is Areola, mostly because of the price, a starting 4.5 goalkeeper, so if you need this, Areola is a decent option. The last team in part 4 is Wolverhampton. They finished 16th in the 24-25 season. A really tough fixture in game week 1 against Man City. Then they play Bournemouth, Everton, Newcastle, and a good fixture in game week 5 against the Leeds at home. On set pieces, penalties taken by Wang. They could be Strand Larsen as well. We know that Cunha left Wolves this season to join Man United, and he was their first choice penalty taker. On free kicks, Bellegarde, Agbadou, and corners taken by Bellegarde. Their most selected assets at the moment is Strand Larsen, 6.5 million, selected by 6%. King, 4.5 million, selected by 3% of the managers. And Pond, 4.0 million defender, selected by 2.5% of the managers. Not much interest in Wolves assets at the start of the season, as we can see, as their most selected asset is only selected by 6%. In my opinion, the best pick from Wolves is probably Strand Larsen, especially if he's on penalties. Arias, a new signing from Fluminense, he did really well in the Club World Cup, so at 5.5 he can potentially be a really good asset. Next on the list is probably Wang Hee-chan, 6 million midfielder. If he's on penalties, he will become a decent option as well. So it really depends on who is the first choice penalty taker at Wolves this season, and I think that potentially the one taking their penalties can become a good option. Not really sure if it's Strand Larsen, is it Arias, is it Wang Hee-chan, but it will definitely be one of them. So that's it for part 4 out of 4 of the preview of all the teams. If you're interested, go watch part 1, 2 and 3 as well. It's all linked down in the description. If you enjoyed the content, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more FPL content. Thanks for watching.